Hi everyone, and welcome to another video of Terraform. My name is Tia from DevOps Easy Learning, and today we'll be going through Terraform join function, right? That means we'll kind of see how we can join, like we can take two string and put together, maybe with and separate that with any special character, like maybe underscore or dot, based on the scenario that we are dealing with. If you click on this Terraform icon, it is going to take me to a GitHub repository where I have some examples that we'll be using, and I will go ahead and make sure that I put the link of this GitHub repository in the description of this video, so that if you want to go ahead and follow exactly what I will be doing here, you are more than welcome to do so. I will go ahead. I've cloned this repository already and I have it on my local. I will go ahead and just navigate to this specific path, right? Let me copy that path, and this is my terminal. Let me kind of move to the root of this repository. This is the root of the repository, and that is what we have here. I can now navigate to the main let me see, Terraform join function. That is correct. If you type pwd2, check the path. The path looks good, and ls. Those are all the examples that we have through GitHub console. And let me open code here, and here we have a couple of examples here. I am going to kind of start with the first example so that we'll see what is in there and see how to use the join function. Let's say here I've defined a variable here called original string, right? And this variable is called type string. And here we have 1, 2, 3, and we use the pipe symbol. We use the pipe symbol here to separate all these words here. Now, first thing, we can go ahead. Let's say we want to convert this into a list. We can go ahead and use the split function. And when we say a split function, please, if you don't know how a split function works, please, you can go ahead and check our playlist. Right? I have videos already that I kind of explain how to use a split function. But by the way, split function works a little bit like when you split, you can go ahead and split something. It is going to convert it into a list, and you can go ahead and kind of print out a specific column that you want. And it is a little bit similar when it comes to print something out. It is a little bit similar to the arc command or the cut command in Linux, right? But here we want to split, but the field separator here, it is what? It is the pipe symbol. If you split this, it is going to convert this thing into a list where I will have 1, 2, and 3. This will be the first position in the list, the second position in the list, and the third position in the list, right? Now, that means this will be an index position 0, 1, and 2. And here, I am going to use the join function. Now, if I use it, I'll use the join function here to go ahead and do what? And join this. And what will be the icon? Let us see what the result will be. Let me open this one in new integrated terminal, and I will go ahead here and type Terraform init, and we'll see what will happen here. Terraform init and plan. It will go ahead and kind of download the provider and store it local, because we are trying to kind of say go in local here. We print out the local.join string, and I'll also create another local variable here just to print out the split one, so that you guys will see when you split what happened first. If you type here, I will just say join instead of join. I'm going to go ahead first of all and print the split and show you guys that it's going to convert that into a list. And we can go ahead and print this output, just this one, and I'll go ahead and save. Let me go ahead here and type Terraform plan, and we'll see what is going to happen here. Now, it looks like error, message tools, okay. It look like the way that I configure my terminal, sometimes I kind of have some kind of weird example, like weird error message, right? I will go ahead. I won't use the built-in terminal, the VS Code built-in terminal, but I'm going to use my own terminal. And here I am dealing with example one. Let me navigate here to this example one, and I will go ahead and use my built-in terminal. I've noticed that this is behaving a little bit funny. Let me type Terraform plan, and I need to initialize that Terraform init and download the provider, and I will go ahead and plan it. Now, let me go ahead and hit Terraform plan. And here, as you guys can see, what happened here is that the split function basically convert everything into a list, and the join function basically take that string. As you guys can see, the split function, the split basically convert everything into a list, which is this output here. The join function basically take the string and change the field separator, which is what we're having pipe here, to something else, and that is what? The hyphen. The hyphen now, and that is basically what the join function is doing, right? We split it, we convert it into a list, and we use a join function to change the field separator and put whatever we want, right? If you take another example here again, let me look at this one. This same thing, now that's the example one done. If you check another example here, let's say we have the date and we want to change, instead of hyphen, we want to use the forward slash. Normally the date, you can set 2023 forward slash 12 forward slash 25, right? Somebody put like 2023 dash 12 dash 25. How are you going to use the split at the join function to get that? You split and you go ahead, you join everything, you join that with the forward slash, and that's it. If you run this, the output now is going to be this. That is the result that you are going to have. You will have this. So you can see, that's it. There is nothing really fancy there. Now, example 3. Let's say you have some Docker stuff that you want to run here, and you have a couple of stuff here. You have this Docker run, and here you have an argument. Here you have another variable here, which is d and dash name and my image. Normally, if you want to fire up this command, this is Docker run, and you say -d, which means you want to run this in detached mode. And here you also want to use dash name, and you give the container name, and you follow by the image that you want to create the container from, isn't it? Now, how can you get that full command? The full command here, you can use the join function. How are you going to join this? You want to join the first command, you join, but when you join here, the field separator here would be a space, because I want to join this command with this specific one. Field separator will be a space, and you can use another keyword in Terraform called contact. This keyword in Terraform called contact, what is the purpose? It would go ahead, right, and kind of take these two variables and put them together. That means it will go ahead and add this. It will go ahead and add this this Docker run command to the list. Let's say you create a list and you want to add something in the list. How can you add that? The list was already created and you want to add something in the list. You can go ahead and use a contact keyword in Terraform. And please, if you want to know how to use contact efficiently in Terraform, please let me know in the comment below, and I will go ahead and create another video and kind of show you guys, so that I'll create another video and explain how to use contact in Terraform to add element in the list. If you go ahead and run this, what happens is that it's going to take var.command, var.command, var.command. When we say var.command, it is actually this, and it will go ahead and add that into this list, which is var.argument, right? And it will use the join function and join all those commands. And when it join it, we will have the output, which is docker run -d --name and this element, because we join that with space. Let me go ahead and kind of open this one. Is example 3. If you move here to my command line and cd ... and go to example 003 and type example 003. Let me say cd ... that's just example 03, and I see why. cd ... example 03 and type ls. I am here. I can type terraform init, and this will download the provider. Looks good. Okay, if you go ahead here and type terraform plan, you guys can see here that if you check, it's a full command equal docker run -d --name. This is the name of the container and my Docker image. That's basically, I want to create a container out of this image. You guys can see it works, right? And that's what I was saying here, that the contact function basically will add something in the string. Let's say I just say contact. If I put my name here, it is going to take that and append into this. Let me go ahead and fire this up. If you go ahead and say docker run, just type terraform plan. It looks like I need to put this thing into the quote for sure. Let me save, and I'll go ahead and type the plan. It doesn't like it. Let's see the main.tf, the output, var.command. Oh, I make a mistake. Here because I'm trying to add the list. This should be the list, and I'm trying to add var.command. I need to add, if I want to add something, it should be in here, right? If you add something here, like maybe my name as tier and trigger the code, you guys will see that it is, if everything works out, it will add that into a list. Let me put this thing into a quote this thing, add this thing into a list, add here into the above list, and I will save that and kind of trigger. It's not working as expected. Yep, it's not working as expected. But you guys kind of get this example, right? Let me go in here and check. Same thing here. We have an EC2 instance here. We have my instance. What can we do? We can go ahead and join this. If we join this with underscore, what happens is that we are going to have what? We are going to have instance. We are going to have var.resource type. The resource type is this, which is just instance, and var.resource name. var.resource name, it will join this with underscore, and that's it. Join function can be helpful at some point. Let's say that you have some weird stuff in Terraform. Let us take this example again and see what might be going on here. We have the base URL here, and we have the API path, for instance. And let's say we want to take this URL and we say slash the v1 and this. What are we going to do? We can join these two elements, right? You say join, and I want to use the /. That means the / will be here, and I have the var.base URL, var.base URL, which is this, and I want to also add the var.api path. If you go ahead and trigger this one, that's example 006, you guys will see what we are going to have here. CD, this one will be 6, and I'll go ahead and type terraform init, and I will go ahead and type terraform plan. If you plan this, you guys will see what it's going to do. And if we check here, as you guys can see what happened here, I basically go ahead, I join these two stuff, right? I joined it, and this is really cool. And it gives me the path, right? Kind of gave me the path that I can pull. And I have my main domain here, and I am pulling this specific resource from a specific server, right? And I use the join function to join that. And that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment below, and also Please, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and do so that you will be notified when we publish a new video. And also, please follow us on social media, search as TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you. Bye-bye.